How do you check in on performance aligned to accountability?
We simplify the process. We have a scenario that says, when I'm at home with my kids and they're growing from the age of 3 years old to 20 years old, do I sit down and do an annual appraisal with them? Do I sit down and say, excuse me, guys, we need to have a serious disciplinary? I'm going to call in my HR rep. It's just all nonsense. It's all nonsense, but that's how we've been wired. So what we do as an organization is we operate OKRs, very clear OKRs, and objectives and key results. And all that happens is every line manager, department head will say to their team, what do you want your OKRs to be? Because here are my OKRs that I've got to create. So what are you going to do that helps me achieve my OKRs? So they decide. The manager don't tell them what their OKRs are. They have to decide what their OKRs are. And the great questions are, when you see their OKRs, and they can have no more than 5 at any one time, you then say, how is that OKR going to help me achieve mine with the golden thread through the business? And the answer is, well, it's going to help you this way. Fantastic. That's a good OKR. And it goes, actually, I don't know. Well, then get rid of it because it's of no use to anybody. So it's all about that real laser focus. And then at that point, once the OKRs are agreed, you just have weekly or 2 weekly check-ins where you have an informal chat. How are you getting on? Have you got any barriers? Is there anything I can do to help you? And what you don't do is you don't get to whatever the deadline is that you agreed as the owner. It wasn't inflicted upon you. You negotiated, you agreed that that's what you wanted to be. There are times in life where things change and you can't meet that date. That's okay. But you renegotiate that day at the time you know. You don't miss the date and say, oh, it was because of. So it's all about, in the moment, feeling safe, psychological safety and all that stuff. And before you know where you are, people achieve incredible things when you behave that way and you give them that accountability.